I used to think our bedroom was a place of safety, the one place where Daniel and I could be vulnerable, free, and truly connected. For years, our nights together were filled with whispers, laughter, and the kind of intimacy that made me believe our love was unshakable. But one mistake, one reckless decision on my part, shattered that sanctuary forever. It started with a game, really. A foolish attempt to make things exciting again. I had been reading articles, listening to friends who spoke about trying new things with their husbands, testing boundaries. I thought Daniel would see it as playful, daring, something to pull us closer. But I went too far. That night, I had a plan. I set candles around the room, wore something I knew would catch his breath, and whispered ideas into his ear that I should have kept locked inside my head. At first he played along, smiling, humoring me. But then I crossed a line. I brought up someone else. Just words, just a suggestion meant to be spicy. I never thought he would take it as anything more. But Daniel froze. His smile disappeared instantly, his eyes darkened, and he pulled away from me as though my touch had burned him. Silence fell like a wall between us, heavier than any shout could have been. I tried to laugh it off, to brush it away as a joke, but he just looked at me with a stare so cold it cut through my chest. "You want that?" he asked finally, his voice low, trembling not with weakness but with anger he was holding back. "No," I said quickly, reaching for his hand. "It was just, I thought maybe." "You thought wrong," he snapped, yanking his hand away. And then came the silence. He didn't yell. He didn't argue. He just lay there, staring at the ceiling, his back turned to me, shutting me out completely. I kept whispering apologies into the dark, touching his arm, begging him to say something, anything. But all I got was silence. That silence followed me the next day. And the day after that. Daniel stopped kissing me good morning, stopped sending me texts at work, stopped looking at me the way he used to. The warmth in his eyes was gone, replaced by a distance that chilled me to my core. Our bedroom, once alive with love, had become a graveyard of unspoken words. I told myself he just needed time. But days turned into weeks, and the silence only grew heavier. He ate dinner across from me without speaking. He climbed into bed and turned his back before I could even whisper good night. I had gone too far, and now his cold silence was punishing me more than words ever could. I tried everything, surprises, heartfelt apologies, tears. I confessed that I had only wanted to keep the spark alive, that I hadn't meant anything by it. But he wouldn't listen. Or maybe he listened, but he didn't believe me. Because the truth was, in his mind, I had planted a seed of doubt. If she can imagine it, maybe she can do it. And that thought was destroying us. One night, desperate, I broke down completely. I fell to my knees in front of him, sobbing. "Please, Daniel, don't shut me out. Talk to me. Hate me if you want, but don't stay silent. You're killing me with this." His jaw clenched, his eyes glistened, but he still didn't speak. He just walked past me, leaving me crumpled on the floor, broken. Now every night, I lie awake beside him, haunted by that silence. I replay my mistake over and over, wishing I could take it back, wishing I could erase that moment when I let foolishness replace love. I went too far in our bedroom, and now his cold silence is my prison. And the worst part is, I don't know if he'll ever break it. Or if one day, that silence will end not with words, but with him walking out the door, leaving me with nothing but regret.